guys, it's your girl Twitty, aka Twat the God, and I'm back and I'm ready to slay. If this is your first time meeting me, what's up? Welcome to the club. If you love what you see here today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you will know every single time that I post. So today I wanted to start off my video by congratulating my girl Zonique for her pregnancy. So if you guys didn't know, Zonique yesterday announced that she was pregnant with her long-term boyfriend DRAGGT, and you know, social media was
Bitch.
What does that look like?
Wow.
Is that a sonogram?
Oh, somebody got a baby. Rome, you got a baby on the way.
Wait,
Why y'all gonna be
we
posting
gonna
on
say
Instagram? I got baby fever and everything, but why y'all gotta point to me? Come on, you got a little no limit soldier coming.
Wait. I want to know, Tip. Who do you think? Who do you think this sonogram belongs to?
Okay, let's see. See what I'm saying? So by process of elimination, I know it ain't Neat. So I'ma say anybody but Neat.
I want to congratulate you on being a grandfather. That's all I gotta tell you. You are now a grandfather.
Okay.
Whoa. You say
right.
It's come again?
It's me, Pops. It's me. That's what's going on in the mix
Breaking
today.
news.
like, even me too. I was so shocked. Like, I was not expecting that. So basically there was a lot of like happiness, there was a lot of celebration. Here's of her talking about it and explaining some juicy details.
Okay, Nick, I'm dying to know. Is it a boy or a girl?
Because I love you guys so much, I will share with you that it is a girl.
Wow. Congratulations.
It's a girl. Okay.
I tried to put my, some pink hair in for the girl today.
Right.
That all makes sense.
I get it now.
Is anybody bringing my joint?
But of course, Black Twitter can never give anybody a good day, and there were a lot of people who had some negative things to say. People were kind of upset because they were like, yo, look at her now, she's another baby mom. Because if you guys didn't know, DRAGGT already has 2 other baby moms, so that would make Zonique the 3rd. So people were not feeling that and not happy, and they were coming at Tiny, obviously, for not teaching her how to be in a marriage or forcing her to like get married. This whole thing got me thinking a lot about the institution of marriage. Like, is marriage dead? Like, is this generation going to be the generation of marriages? Are we going to see that many marriages anymore? And I honestly, personally don't think so. Marriage used to be that thing where you really solidify it. It used to be that you needed to get married before you had kids. But nowadays, with the rise of baby mother culture and hookup culture, and just this whole get up and go, get ready, go fast lifestyle that a lot of young people are living, I'm very, very like, I don't know if marriage is gonna be like important anymore, let's say 10 to 15 years from now. I have to look at a lot of the role models that young boys have nowadays, and that, some of these rappers and entertainers, a lot of people are not, a lot of these role models for young men nowadays, a lot of them are not getting married, or they're getting divorced, and like people are so comfortable like having like children like everywhere. Like, they don't mind having a kid, even though I see that as a more long-term commitment. They don't mind having a kid, but God forbid, let's just sign a paper and say that we're married. That's when that's when they can't take it. But let them have all the kids in America, that's fine. Like some of these rappers, like look at Future, like dang. He don't care about that child support. He don't care about that child support. But let it say that he gonna marry one of his baby mothers over his dead. So like you go on Tinder and you go on like Instagram and you know guys, they're just willing to sleep with you. Get up, go, get up, go, get up, go. And like this generation, like we are in a generation where everything is just flashing in your face, in your face, in your face, in your face. You always want the next best thing. You could be like the most perfect girl. You could be pretty, smart, have a career, be happy, all these things. And, you know, they still don't want to marry you because the thought of being tied down, the thought of being committed, the thought of having my happiness in one person is just so scary to people. And I honestly don't see why people were like really coming at Zonique or quite frankly anybody who's a baby mother. I mean, you have to look at the culture, you have to look at the trends. You know, people are not saying I'm engaged and having weddings anymore. Like people are just having the baby and maybe they might get married after, maybe they won't. And I understand like marriage can be so expensive and you know it can be bad if it doesn't work out. Divorce is like horrible, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm not really seeing that this generation is going to be a generation that incentivizes marriage. I just really don't see it. I'm seeing people just having kids and just, I'm not really seeing a lot of people, like, don't get me wrong, people are getting engaged and tying the knot, and you know, especially during COVID, you know, now it's really hard to like actually have a wedding. But I worry about it because for me, I don't want to be a single mother. Like I really don't want to, like, but I am open to the idea that the way I'm seeing how things are going nowadays, I can't help but to think like, even though I don't want it, it could happen. You know what I mean? And you might not be able to prevent it. And that's a scary thing. Reason why I love the institution of marriage is because, you know, one, because of my faith, and two, because marriage holds you legally and morally accountable. Wrong, there will be consequences. If people don't honor each other in marriages and stuff like that, and just because you're married doesn't mean you're going to be happy. But I just, for the sake of like togetherness of your children, I would want that my children to be like under one roof and me be with the person and they see that marriage is important. Because some people, it's not even that they wouldn't get married, they just don't see the use for it. So I don't know, I think that in this generation marriage is dead, it's gone, it's for the birds. But I want to know what you guys think, so leave a comment below. Like, do you guys think that marriage is dead? Because I really don't feel like, I just really don't feel like you guys should have came at Zonique for that. I don't think that that was something that you should say, because that's just not the climate that we're living in nowadays. Like, people just don't care about it anymore. But do you guys feel like the institution of marriage is dead? Do you feel that, you know, with baby mother culture and hookup culture, are we going to be able to have marriages? Are people going to think that marriages are important? Are they important? I don't know. I really want to get the discussion on and popping, so leave comments, like, subscribe, and hit me on all my social media platforms at TWITT so that you will know every time I post. And boom.